Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. This morning, I am doing a shout out video of one of my good YouTube buddies, aka my YouTube nephew. Let me tell you a little bit about Chef Fineaswine. This is one gentleman who wear many hats. He wear many hats, and one of them are he's a blogger. First of all, he's a chef. He's a celebrity interviewer, and he blogs. So let's get this here going on. Let's get this going. Um, this first video I'm gonna show is a video he sent this video to me. He wanted me to play it. And then the second video I'm gonna talk a little bit more about it. So let's go. Hold on 1 minute.
A brighter day for me is to always have supportive family and friends that I know that are in my corner, making my business greater, continue creating these delicious meals and be able to teach people what I know. To have my own space means I don't have to knock on nobody's door, asking them, can you help this, help that? I'm just so thankful. When I may feel alone, I know that I'm not because I have Facing Forward and my family.
It is embedded in
That was one. Let me get to the next one. What did I do? Oh yeah, that's right. I only could pull up one screen at a time. And this next video I'm about to play. This is when Chef Finest Wine. He's making this homemade stuffing. Now, let me tell you something about me. When you get older, your taste buds start changing. So this Thanksgiving, I needed to make stuffing. So I seen this video here, and I said I want to make this stuffing. And let me tell you, I follow his recipe, and this stuffing is out of sight. So he's doing step by step, and I hope you enjoyed this video just as much as I did. And honey, get your pen and paper and get to writing because this is going to be some delicious, and it is delicious. Even watching is delicious. You're gonna enjoy this here. All right, and the folks that's coming in and out, I will shout y'all out later. So let's do this, y'all. Let's do this.
Going on, everybody? It's Chef Finest Wine. Thank you for being here. If you're new here, please hit the like button. I posted my dressing recipe on TikTok and it got over 100,000 views. So thank you. I'm gonna show you guys how I made it step by step. Stay tuned for more of this good ass dressing. Today we're going to be making some homemade cornbread turkey dressing. Okay. And just in time for the holidays, I'm going to show you how I do it the Chef Finest Wine way, how I've been taught down through the years. And I'm going to show you guys step by step. I have some turkey necks here and some turkey drumsticks. That is the meat that we're going to have in our dressing. I make dressing, I only want that turkey like flavor. So that's why I'm using turkey parts only. No chicken, no none of that. The old schoolers, they do turkey, only turkey, no chicken, no chicken breast now. So we're gonna season this up real quickly, and we're going to cook this for several hours until it's tender. We're going to use the broth that's in here to cook these, and we're going to use that broth in our dressing, okay? So let's start seasoning up our meat. When you season your turkey parts, you have to coat it with some olive oil. Not too much. This is so your seasoning can stick to your meat. First thing, black pepper. Season it really well. Okay. Next thing seasoning we're going to use is our Tony's Creole seasoning. We're gonna season these bad boys up good. You hear me? All right. We have some Cajun step seasoning. I want to sneeze so bad. Okay. A little bit of steak seasoning. Okay. I believe all of this is like low sodium, 0 to no sodium. Actually, let's see what the sodium is. Okay, the sodium is about 260. Not too much of that. Onion powder. I don't think we're going to use that garlic sauce because I don't want salty. And a little bit of fire smoke seasoning. Now we can toss that around. All right, we have seasoned our meat. We can go ahead and toss it around. Make sure you coat your meat with olive oil. That way, the seasoning can stick to your meat. I'm probably gonna throw this in the oven instead of boiling it. Throw it in the oven, and we're gonna put a lot of broth in here. That way it's not dry. No, you know what? I might just boil it. I might boil it. Put it in one of my big pots, my big stock pots. I didn't mean to have like all of this meat for the dressing, but I do like meaty dressing, so this is appropriate actually. We have some other special ingredients that we're going to be using for this dressing, so just stay tuned. This is a good recipe for the holidays. You guys are really going to enjoy the finished product. I'm almost certain. Make sure you put some butter in that water. I have minced garlic, and I'm going to add about a tablespoonful of the better than bouillon to this water. Okay, so go ahead and add that. Not too much. You don't want it salty. Okay, so I'll say about that amount. Stir it around. Allow your water to come to a rolling boil, and then we're going to add our turkey parts. So stay tuned, guys. I'm so pissed right now. The damn top to the fucking pot. That was my big top. Fell off the fucking counter and broke. As you guys can see, our water is come to a boil. So we're gonna start adding our turkey parts. The meat has sat and marinated a little bit. Okay. This is a turkey neck. It's going in first.
You're good to go.
What the heck, Phil?
Nourish your gut with Benefiber.
My turkey parts for the dressing. Just let this cook. I'm gonna go get a top in a minute, or just put some foil on top of it. Gotta keep the steam in, hold the steam in, and it won't melt. But I seasoned these up real good. The juice in there is gonna be the turkey broth that I use for the dressing. I put butter and I put garlic, minced garlic in the water. I'm gonna ultimately add some onions, bell peppers, and stuff in there. To start on the cornbread from scratch, okay? You'll need your yellow cornmeal. I have 3 eggs I'm gonna use. I have about 1.5 cups of cornmeal, 2 cups of flour. Probably not gonna use all this flour. I'll probably use a cup and a half, the same amount as cornmeal, same amount of flour, okay? I have baking powder here, about a tablespoonful. I have a tablespoon and a half of sugar, teaspoonful of salt. I'm going to use 2 tablespoonfuls of olive oil, and I'm also going to use some milk, and I might put a little buttermilk in there too. So let's go.
So if you wanted to jot the recipe down real quick, it's 2 cups of flour, 2 cups of cornmeal, about to 5 tablespoons of sugar, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 3 eggs, 2 tablespoons of buttermilk, 2 teaspoons full of salt, about a cup and a half of whole milk, 2 tablespoonfuls of olive oil. Because it's only 4 tablespoons of sugar, you're not going to taste it. This is the baking powder that I'm pouring in. You're not going to taste the sugar. I know that's a concern for some people. I personally prefer sugar in mine because I want to taste a little sweetness to my, but I didn't taste it. I honestly did not taste, still didn't taste the sugar, I guess because of the amount of the cornmeal and the flour. So make sure you put your buttermilk and your whole milk. This is the melted butter, okay? If you are unsure about the full recipe, it will be down below in the description box. Go ahead and start mixing up your ingredients until it's smooth like this and at this consistency. And make sure you oil I'm using a cast iron skillet, oil it down so it won't stick. I will also butter the top once it comes out the oven. You see, here's my whole list of everything that I put in there. If you wanted that cornbread to get differently, you can add you a little honey to the top. You know what I'm saying? But it was nice and buttery. I glazed some butter on top. Basically, I'm slicing it so I could taste a little bit of it, and then I'm going to just drop it in my pan that I prepared for the dressing. I think when I put the buttermilk as well as the melted butter in there, that makes it so soft. It's real soft, buttery. It's not sweet. I did add sugar, but it's not sweet at all. You don't even taste the sugar. You try. You won't regret it. We are going to
Okay, so this is what I put in my dressing. Smoked bacon. Gonna fry this up. Once we fry it up, we're gonna sit the droppings to the side. We're gonna saute this inside of the grease, the bacon grease. Add that to our dressing. This is celery, white onions, red bell peppers, green bell peppers. Okay. Allow your cast iron skillet to get hot. And we'll add our bacon.
I got this recipe from my dad's sister. So that would be my late aunt, Regina. I love you and I miss you. That was me and her and a few of her other friends, me supporting her on her breast cancer walk. And I believe the year was 20, maybe 2015. So we're going to allow the bacon to, of course, get brown and sit it to the side, and then we'll add our vegetables. To your skillet, you're going to add your chopped celery, your white onions, your green bell peppers, and your red bell peppers. Turn your skillet up a little bit higher.
Just allow these vegetables to become like translucent. Once these are ready, we're just gonna throw them right in cornbread. Put all of this into the cornbread. You can crush this up if you want into like fine pieces, but I'm not about to do that. I'll save this for breakfast tomorrow. If you want, you can add some seasoning to this. Well, no, you know what? The bacon grease gives it the flavor. You don't have to add seasonings to this, but you can add some poultry seasoning to this. And we're going to add some onion powder. Well, this is garlic powder. I'm sorry. You don't have to add salt because the bacon grease has the flavor. So I did crush up a few pieces of bacon and put it in there. So you look like bacon bits. And this is for more flavor, more added flavor. You don't want the bacon to be visible. People literally ain't even gonna know it's in there, but it's one of the secret ingredients to this dressing, okay? That's why it's called using bacon droppings, fried bacon droppings in your dressing. Looks like bacon bits, right? So we're gonna turn this off and we're gonna add this to our cornbread. than bouillon. Put that in there. Stir that around. That gives it more flavor. Some more Tony's Creole seasoning. Some more steak seasoning. Basically all the same seasonings that we seasoned our turkey parts with, what we'll season the broth with, okay? Onion powder. And just we're gonna give that a good stir. All right. So first thing we'll add is our meat to the dressing. I like meaty dressing, okay? There's no bone in there. There shouldn't be. So if you do see a bone, get rid of it. Nobody wants to be chewing on bones. We're gonna start stirring that. It's gonna be some meaty dressing. Okay. Now we're gonna take our cream of celery and our cream of chicken and put it in there. Chicken soup. And our cream of celery. And start scooping your broth. This shit look good. Shit. I tell you, tear it up, tear it up, tear it up. Beautiful too. Got a lot of color to it. For me, this doesn't need anything else, okay? I've added everything to it. You just need to put it in the oven. And so it can become firm and brown on the top. Make your edges real nice and neat. There you have it. Cornbread dressing. It's about to go in the oven.
I hate to be disrespectful, but guess what? I'm finna cut up in this here dressing. I'm I am ready for it. When I tell you it came out so good, like I said, even though I added sugar, it does not taste sweet. It's nice and savory and buttery. You know what I'm saying? Moist. It's not dry. Please try this recipe. You won't regret it. I'll post this recipe below as well as I have it on my community wall. You cannot eat dressing without cranberry sauce. And I don't eat dressing without cranberry sauce. I'm just saying. So it's delicious with the turkey meat. I appreciate everybody watching. Share this video out. And this one is definitely for the books. My video went viral on TikTok. And I'm just happy. I'm happy. And I thank everyone for the support. If you have any questions about this recipe, you can always contact me via email, a Demetrius61 at gmail, or reach me on TikTok, Chef Fineaswine.
This shit is so good. Mm. Joy.
Simply Ageless Mascara with Hyaluronic.
Okay, that made me hungry. It sure did. Good Lord. Well, let me tell you, I did this recipe and I forgot to use the bacon. And I told him about it. He said, that ain't my recipe because I forgot the bacon. It was good that I forgot the pork bacon because I was at my daughter's house and nobody there eat pork. But it still came out great. And by me watching this video again, now I got it packed. I got it packed now, and I know, and I'm just thinking another way with that bacon. Hold it now. I hear myself. Oh, that's this thing here. So I am going to. Okay, I got it packed now. I know what to do now. So anyway, that was Chef Fineaswine. You should check out that recipe. If you don't know how to make no stuff, or if you want a different kind of stuff, you should try that. And it's good. It's good. It's great. I love it. I love it. So with that, I am getting ready to get out of here. I am Catherine, and I'm shouting out videos. So anyway, love, peace, and hair grease and all that good stuff. Matter of fact, check this out. Love, peace, and cornbread and stuffing. Good night, y'all.